Welcome back to Love and Junk. I'm Laura.
I'm John.
And today we are going to share with you our summer bucket list.
Yeah.
Now, let's start off by saying, if you're a young person, this may not sound too exciting to you, but this is what because I know that there's a lot of young YouTubers that do this trend.
Yeah.
And so, we're just telling you what we want to do, what we want to accomplish this summer. So it may or may not be interesting to you, but we thought we were going to make the list, so we may as well share it with our viewers. And it is a little foreshadowing into what videos you're going to be seeing new on our channel.
Yeah. Laura loves to make lists, and so we had to list out what we're going to do this summer so that we didn't forget anything.
That's right.
And we had a little roadmap,
I feel like what you focus on expands. So when you write things down, maybe we're not going to do everything on this list, but when we don't know what to do some weekend, we can look at our list and say, you know what we should do? Let's just go knock that one out.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we have this broken down into categories because I am that person. I don't have to be embarrassed about it. I am who I am, right?
That's right.
So our first category are things to do for fun. That's most important this summer, right?
Yeah. One of the big things that we want to do this summer is we want to go visit Chicago.
For sure.
So, yeah, we went there recently, but not Chicago, and it really wasn't for fun. It was mostly to get like a shopping trip for stuff for the channel, stuff for our remodel that we've been doing. We want to go and relax, have fun, go to a bunch of restaurants.
Yeah, we want to eat.
Yeah,
through Chicago.
Eat for sure.
I mean, there's amazing restaurants in Chicago. I've been there countless times. We've been there together. I had an aunt that used to live near Chicago, and I feel like there's so much to do.
And the food is amazing.
Yeah.
That's definitely on the list. Fishing. I love to fish. Laura loves to hang out with me while I fish.
I do. I'm not so much into touching worms and touching fish, but I don't mind fishing, but my dad always had a rule: if you're coming fishing, you are touching the fish and touching the worms. So that kind of fell out of favor, but I do love to be outside, and I love to be near water and all of that. So I'm always down for going fishing. And we've been once when we went to the Airbnb, but we didn't have any luck there, and we didn't fish for real long.
Yeah, once this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've gone other times.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. The other type of fishing that we want to do is magnet fishing. Have you ever heard of that? We went and bought a magnet it comes in a little kit with gloves and everything.
We did that before we went on our wedding moon.
Yeah.
And that was fun. We tried it a little bit in the creek at the cabin that we stayed at, and we didn't have much luck, but it still is fun to try it.
It was a very small creek, so we weren't really expecting anything, but what shocked me were all the magnetic rocks.
Yeah.
All kinds of rocks just stuck to that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so cool. So can't wait to try it out here.
Yeah, and maybe we're just going to pull up a bunch of junk, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. We have a farmer's market here that we definitely want to show you guys. We want to go there. We love all the fresh produce and all the other things.
Our farmer's market here, John has never been to. And this is where I lived before I went and moved to be with John. And it used to be something I did every single week. I miss it. And then since we've been back, there's been the thing going on, right?
Yeah, we were busy with the move for the first year.
Right.
And then the second year that we were here, of course, there was the global unpleasantness.
And our wedding.
Yeah. Oh, and the wedding. Yeah. That was...
So we were busy with that too. So we haven't been, and we can't wait to go. And of course, we'll bring you along with us too.
Yeah. There's also every Friday night, they have a Mexican night market.
Yeah,
Mercado on 5th. We can't wait to try that out. I think we just recently found out about it.
Well, there's two different ones, and one is in a brand new location that was just built. So we're excited to give that a try. We've said it numerous times. We've not tried every food in the world, but of the food that we have tried, we love Mexican food. We
Yeah.
really love Mexican food.
And we heard last week that they had like the luchador wrestlers there, and so they have like music and different things like each week, I think.
Yeah, there's a different theme, or not theme, but a different kind of entertainment. Sometimes there's dancing, sometimes, it's different things. And then there's always stalls to buy things from and street food. And we are there for it. I cannot wait to go.
Yeah. We want to plan our anniversary trip. We don't quite know where we're going with that, do we?
No. Our anniversary is August 20th.
Yeah.
And so we both love music. We've said this a million times, and this kind of goes into something else that we're going to talk about, is trying to get to a concert or a festival or both, or a million of them.
Yeah.
Because, we missed out on all of that. And we were really hitting our stride with going to concerts. We saw Fleetwood Mac, Elton John, Queen, Maroon 5. We were just like hitting our groove with hitting a bunch of concerts. And then the thing happened. So we're really anxious to get back into that. And if we could plan a wedding or an anniversary trip that would include a concert, it doesn't have to be on that day, but if we say in September or October that's for our anniversary, then I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But we have to plan it, right?
We sure do.
And Coldplay has not been touring.
Right.
As you may or may not know. They went on hiatus from touring. And they just started touring again. And they're going to be in Vegas.
For the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Which I'm sure those tickets are going to be crazy expensive. But if they're touring there, maybe they're going to tour other places. Or maybe we want to go to the music festival. We don't know. But
we'll find out.
We're going to, and of course we'll let you know.
Yep. So we want to do concerts. We want to do some festivals. We're both vaccinated and things are opening up here. So we're really looking forward to that. Yeah.
And of course we're going to look for music, but there's so many things. We live on the Mississippi River. We've said it a million times. There's so many river, there's a huge tug across the river here.
Yeah, like a tug of war across the Mississippi.
There's something called Floatzilla, where it's like one of the biggest floating gathering of kayaks and that kind of thing. There are...
Used to be Rib Fest. I don't know if they still have that in recent years.
Some of you have asked us if we have rhubarb here. Yes, we do. And we just missed a rhubarb festival when we were gone. So a lot of those kind of things. And not only do we want to do it just for funsies, but we want to show you guys too.
Yeah. Well, we also want to do some geocaching. We've never done it before, but we've looked into it for sure.
I've watched several videos on geocaching and it got me all excited. It is if you've never heard of it before, it is a worldwide scavenger hunt. So there's apps and maps and you get on there and you try to find little boxes with treasure hidden.
Yeah, you gotta find where the drops are at, and sometimes there's little puzzles to get into them.
Yeah.
And other times they're more simple than that, but I would really like to try to do that. It's nice to get like out of the house, and it's like a little mini adventure.
Yeah, and you take a treasure, leave a treasure.
Yeah.
So we think that'd be fun.
Yeah. Kind of more of what we do all the time anyways. I definitely want to get more grilling and smoking of meats in during the summer, because of course we live in Iowa and it gets darn cold in the wintertime and you can't do any of that stuff.
Right. And I feel like last year, because of the wedding, because of the stuff we've talked about, we also had a derecho in our area, which is like, hurricane winds that were came right through. So we were busy with that cleanup. Then we went to the wedding, and I feel like a big portion of our summer was robbed. I feel like from doing some of those things.
We love art. We've mentioned that before, so we want to do some more art. We want to do some more art for you guys, like for the channel, but we want to do string art and just more painting, rock painting, that sort of thing.
We've done a lot of acrylic pours, and that's fun and that's wonderful, but we want to try some new techniques.
Yeah.
We just tried balloon dipping when we went and stayed at the Airbnb, and that was really fun to try something different.
Yep.
Oh, and the rock painting, we were thinking about getting little tiny rocks and painting them, and maybe that could be what we leave for the geocaching.
Right.
And then where we live, I'm not sure where you live, but where we live, there is a rock finding group. So like a Facebook group. So in our area, they have a ton of people that paint rocks, leave them with positive messages and stuff, kind of like an Easter egg hunt, but with painted rocks. And then we thought that'd be really neat when people find our rocks and they would post pictures of them.
Yeah.
So we want to do some of that.
Yep. We always love to cook. We want to make some ice cream. We have a ice cream maker. So we've used it once, I think.
We got it last year in the middle of all that stuff that I was telling you about, and we didn't think about it till late.
Yeah.
And by the time we got it, we could not find rock salt and the things that we needed. We had homemade ice cream once. Ooh, and what I want to do is we have a couple of flake bars left, and how a lot of you said that it's great with soft serve ice cream. I thought that'd be fun to make homemade ice cream with a flake bar.
Yeah. And the last thing on our to-do list for fun is we want to hit some picnics.
Yeah, we love a good picnic. In fact, that is what I ordinarily choose to do if I can, if the weather cooperates. Like for Mother's Day, because it's the start of like nice weather. And there's nothing wrong with sandwiches and chips and whatnot for a picnic, but we love to do more like charcuterie and some different things. And we thought maybe we'd do some themed picnics and show you what we're making and then bring you along and show you the location and what we're having too.
Yeah, and for Christmas, my daughter sent us as a gift this really cool like backpack. It's a picnic basket, but it's a backpack and it comes with a little blanket and everything. So we definitely want to try that out.
Yeah.
All right. The next is things for the channel. What we want to do over the summer for our channel.
Right. Which all of those things are for the channel too.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely want to bring you guys along with all the fun stuff that we want to do. We want to do more cooking.
Right. We love a good charcuterie board, and we did one for Christmas. We want to do some more themed ones. There's also something called jarcuterie. If you've never heard of that, stay tuned. We're going to show you what that means.
Jarcuterie.
And then we talked about smoking and grilling. We want to try some different recipes and things that maybe we've never made on the grill or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we've never tried. We've had a wonderful viewer hand write so many recipes and send them to us. We want to try some of those recipes, and then we still have a couple of products to try from our German box. So both things that we just want to do and things that maybe you want us to do too.
Yeah. We love to be outdoors, so more outdoor activities.
Like showing you the river and like sightseeing around here.
Yeah.
We'd like to show you. Yeah.
Yeah. Restaurant reviews. So I think, hopefully you guys will be interested in seeing what we have here locally, and we can highlight some of our local favorites. Yeah, for sure. Airbnb reviews. So we just completed one. It's not up yet, or it might be up before, we never know the order of things, right?
Mm-hmm. When we went on our wedding moon, it was during the thing, so we stayed in 3 different Airbnbs, and you can see little tours of those on our channel. Some of those have to be still completed, but
yeah, we kind of got behind on things, and things are so busy that we still have to get some of those out.
Yeah, but we really enjoyed that, and even if you don't like the review part, you can just stay for the tour.
Yeah. Let's see, thrift flip. We love to get things and redo it, like furniture, tables, different stuff like that, and give it like an update or give it really like an artsy vibe or something like that. And so we're hoping to do some of those projects for you.
We have one, since we've been redecorating and redoing some things downstairs, we have a cabinet that keeps winking at me, and we know what we want to do with it. We just have to make it happen.
Yeah. Other channels.
We need to work on our other channels. If you did not know this.
Oh, those other channels. I was like, what does that mean?
We have 2 other channels, and thank you so much for those that went and subscribed to those as well. We do have them linked. We have Satisfied, which is we like to watch visually. I like ASMR too. It helps me sleep. But visually satisfying things to look at. Yeah. So I think that channel maybe has like 6 videos on it. There's one of John mowing. We did some candy sorting. Sometimes we do stuff in reverse. We have a lot of ideas for the channel. It's just a matter of finding time, because those videos sometimes take a while to film. And then we have a game channel, which, you know, we love games. And so it's natural that we should do game reviews, both video games and board games. If you want to see our board game collection tour, that is up on our game channel. So that's Love, Junk, and Games. So we want to add some more to that.
Yep. We want to do some challenges. We've done some challenges in the past, but it's been a while.
It has been a while. We've done Be Boozled. We've done
Pringles challenge,
baby food, blindfold eating, that kind of stuff. So if you know of a challenge and you want to challenge us to do it, please leave it down in the comments. That's not saying we're going to do it, but, you know, if you have an idea, let us know.
Yep. Mukbangs. We're going to do some mukbangs.
Yeah, which if you're not familiar, here's what. Everybody tells you something different. It's basically sitting and eating and, you know, having a conversation. Some people really smack and make a whole mess of themselves. That's not what we're talking about. We're saying we're going to get some food and show you and share it with you. And we like to watch that kind of thing when we're eating. A lot of times we're eating and it's like eating dinner with somebody else. And maybe
have some conversation.
Yeah, so usually we pick a topic, or maybe we'll answer some questions that you have had.
Oh yeah,
and
that's a good one.
And we'll sit and talk and you know, and chat.
Yep.
And eat.
Our Independence Day is coming up soon, so one of the things we want to do is eat red, white, and blue for 24 hours.
Right. There's a lot of those on YouTube. So again, if you have a suggestion of something like that you want to see us do, there are people, you know, I only ate French fries for a day. I don't think we want to do that, but I only ate fast food. I only ate at a gas station. I only ate white food. I only ate, you know, I ate vegetarian or whatever. So if you have an idea for a video you would like to see, let us know. But yeah, red, white, and blue coming soon.
Yeah, another idea that we have is a drive-through game. Actually, Laura came up with that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun if we went to a drive-through and rolled dice to see what we were going to get, because as you know, we are picky eaters, and we are not only are we picky eaters, well, I would say we're more picky eaters as children. John's more of a picky eater now than I am. I think I outgrew most of mine, but you know how much I say I don't like spicy, and a lot of fast food is spicy, I find. But whatever it is, we'll roll a die, and then whatever it is, that's what we will have to eat. I think that would be fun. A little tweak on the get what the person in front of me got.
Right. Another idea that we have for a video is 100 item declutter.
Yeah.
And that trend is kind of going on now.
My favorite mom channel, our favorite mom channel, I would say, is The Wads. If you've never seen her, she's goofy and silly and a lot of times cooking and, you know, just does all that kind of stuff. We don't have little kids, but we love to watch her cook in the kitchen, and she just did it, so.
Yeah. And we have a lot of stuff that we need to declutter, so.
A lot. A lot.
And then we want to have a garage sale. That might be interesting.
I mean, I don't know about interesting, but I'm...
I mean, it's necessary.
Necessary,
that could help us with the 100 item declutter.
For sure.
So those two videos might...
For sure. Yep. And of course, there's a ton of stuff we could list on Facebook Marketplace and all of that. We really do have a lot of stuff. We used to be resellers, and I say used to be. We still have stuff listed, but we were focusing on that for a while, and then we kind of decided that's not where our heart is. We love redoing things, which is still reselling, but we're not doing the, you know, buy a shirt for $1, sell it for $8 kind of thing. We're not, you know, we're not going to do that. So we have a lot of inventory, and then stuff for moving and, you know, stuff just accumulates.
And there's only so much time in the day to be able to do these things. So, you know, that we got to cut things somewhere.
That's right.
Let's see. Things to get. We got to finish some decorations for our living room remodel.
Yeah. We're close. We're so close.
Yeah, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel for sure.
And then we'll be showing you that. Yep, finishing touches time.
We have not had a dog for a couple of years, and we keep mentioning getting a puppy, and I would love that. I would love it.
I would too. The opportunity just has to present itself. I'm a member of a golden retriever group on Facebook, and somebody was rehoming one, and it really tugged at my heartstrings, and I thought that dog might end up being our dog. But they had a lot of stipulations about, I want this dog to still eat raw, and it was aggressive, which is why they were rehoming it, because they had another golden retriever. And two things stuck out to me about that. I've never heard of a golden retriever being aggressive. Like that. Yeah. So that made me a little nervous, and maybe it's a mix, which is okay if it's a mix. I would just want to know what I was getting.
Right.
And I don't want somebody to tell me how I'm going to, raise our puppy. I don't know. That's just not the one, but I could tell I was ready when I read that, and I was about ready to tell John about it, and then, say, let's see if we can make this happen. And then I read all that other stuff and thought,
maybe not this one.
Yeah.
I would like a new smoker or a new grill or both. Right now I've got a big smoker, and it takes, and that's the grill as well, and it's charcoal. It takes a while to get it lit and get things going, and then you smell like smoke and everything,
which makes my asthma go crazy.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe a gas grill just for everyday type stuff. And then I really want one of those Bradley smokers that are like amazing. It's kind of like you just set the temp and you put these little wood pucks. It's kind of like a magazine, and load them up, and each puck gives 20 minutes of smoke. So you just set it up and let it go.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. The smoker that I have now, you have to keep going out, checking the fire, checking the temperature, keep it, lit and going. So
right.
And then we need some pillows.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of little silly things that we need. We talked about this before, like things to finish the living room. Somehow all of our food storage containers, the lids and the containers don't match. There's a lot of little things that I wrote down for us that we need. If we're going to be doing a lot more cooking, there's some utensils and some things that I'd like to get, because some of our containers you can't see through. And so for cooking videos, I think it'd be good to have some nice clear stuff. But pillows I left on here because I'm telling you to hold us accountable. Our pillows are trash. John's in particular. I don't even know. His is all wadded up.
It's kind of lumpy, and yeah.
Yeah, we have to get new pillows. We have the money to go get new pillows. I want a nice one though. I mean, we could go anytime to Walmart and get an $8 pillow or a $20 pillow. I want like an expensive, hopefully it's going to last. And here's the problem. I do have a lot of issues with sleeping. I really do. I have a lot of sleepless nights. And from everything that I've read, that can make such a big difference. So the reason I wanted to keep this on the list is maybe one of you or several of you have a recommendation. I know somebody had said before, I must have mentioned it in a video. Somebody said bamboo.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where that was, but anyway, somebody said bamboo. So if you have a recommendation, that's why we're bringing that up in this video.
Yep. The last subject area that we want to talk about is projects that we need to finish this summer.
Do you know what's great? I'm going to stop you for a second and tell you that we already made this list a week ago. Mm-hmm. And since we made this list, I had to condense our projects to do by several things,
so
which is exciting. Yeah, one of the things was to paint our front door. Spoiler alert, or if you follow us on, well, I think I posted it YouTube and Instagram, but it's painted and we can't wait to share that reveal with you. I also said landscaping, which is really close to being done. Really, really close to being done in the front.
In the front, yep. We want to do some landscaping in the back as well and get a new fence, but that's not going to be this year. We want to finish the living room and the dining room remodel.
They're so close. Yeah.
They're so close.
We are having trouble finding lighting. And the reason this is prolonged, I mean, it's taking so long to get everything is, I don't know if you know this, it is taking a really long time to find stuff in, the
furniture,
times,
especially.
Yeah, or curtains and textiles, pillows and that kind of stuff is it has been kind of hard to find. I feel like it's a little bit easier now. It's one of the reasons we went to Chicago to find some things. So just a few little tweaks and we should have it done.
Yeah. We want to redo our pantry because it is absolutely horrible.
We have already filmed the what I hate about our pantry video, so that's going to be coming out anytime now. You'll see. Neither one of us are princesses. John's a little bit more than I am.
Well,
Pretty princess. It's just not set up well. I mean, what I'm trying to say is I'm thankful that we have a pantry.
Yeah.
And that we have an area to put stuff in. It's just not efficient. You have to reorganize the world to see what you have.
To get in there and out and everything's in the way. You'll see.
Yeah, so I'm thankful for the space, but it's got to be redone.
Yeah. And then another project is a basic remodel on our half bath that we have.
That's pretty much paint, a few new decorations, and a new faucet.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And we already have the paint. So
we do, and we already have a few of the decorations, so well on our way. All right.
But we got to finish the living room first.
So what percentage, how we talk about like calories and all of that, what percentage of these things do you think we'll be able to get done this summer?
And
you let us know in the comments what you think, and maybe we'll, at the end of the summer, see where we are.
I'm going to say 70%.
I think that's a good number. I mean, I wrote down a lot of things, but if we are putting it out there and telling viewers that we're going to do it, I think that'll push us to get out and do some of those things. That's why I wanted to film this as a video. Of course, we could have just talked about it, but some of the things we don't know, like money-wise, is the living room and all of that going to take more of our money, and so then maybe we don't get a grill? Right. You know what I mean? Or puppy or whatever. Or some of the stuff's going to be out of our control. But as far as going and doing, most of those things cost zero or very little money. Fishing and magnet fishing and all of that stuff costs very little money. So I'm confident we should be able to do the majority of those things. I'm going to go 75.
75. All right.
Okay. That's our list. Let us know what is on your summer bucket list. We would love to hear. Generally speaking, we want to, because of last year, we want to get the bleep out of the house as much as we can. Yeah. Be outside, do a lot of our cooking. The stuff that we talked about with cooking was grilling and smoking and picnics and, making ice cream. And so it does involve being outside a lot more. I think that's what's most important to us. And then finishing up some projects. But the majority of our projects are almost done. So if you are not following us on social media, please look for us. Our links are in our channel banner, the place where our pictures are. We have our Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yep. We also have a TikTok. It's not linked, but please come find us there as well. Now, if you love summer, or activities, or a good list.
Oh yeah.
If you're a list maker.
Some of us are more excited about that than others.
I am who I am. Or us, or the video. Give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel when you do that. That's all we have for today. See you next time.
That's it, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.